Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. Well, I had to remove someone from the Discord yesterday. Usually we keep this quiet, not because we're doing anything that needs to be super secret, but because it's just handled in-house. But someone did something so heinous, I'm sorry, gotta use that word, so stupid, and I would use the word fucking moronic, yeah, that we need to talk about it because other people can be affected by these kind of things. This person had got involved with ghost hunting, which is not a bad thing. It's an interesting thing to explore. They met someone online, and this person was having mental health issues that were going down a very dark path. A very dark path. This person that they were trying to help was underage, not an adult. And instead of pointing this person to a mental health care professional, to the Samaritans, to the parents, they went along with the idea that maybe the reason this person was depressed was because they were possessed. How can I put this? There's way too many so-called fucking experts online when it comes to mental health. There's way too many people who self-diagnose. You will notice that whenever I talk about my illness, I say bipolar disorder type 2 officially diagnosed, PTSD officially diagnosed, ADHD officially diagnosed, and then when I say autism, I say waiting waiting for the assessment to finish and that to see where I am thingy. The amount of people online who self-diagnose, even adults, and follow this kind of thingy. But I don't know if I can put into words how fucked up and stupid it is to take someone who is clearly having mental health issues, clearly in a dark place, clearly having problems that could be causing them to have end of life thoughts. Just because you can't figure out a reason for this, oh, it must be a ghost that's possessed this person and is causing them to be depressed and wanting to kill themselves. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And then for that person that you're talking to not even to be an adult, not even be an adult. And let's be clear, I am not saying that possession and ghosts and all that doesn't exist. I'm not saying that. Personal beliefs and all that kind of thing, that's fine. If you know anyone who is at risk of ending life. They need professional help. They don't need the local ghost hunting Discord or a group of ghost hunters in VRchat. They don't need your helping them to sort this thing out. What they need is professional help. At the very least, they need to be put in touch with the suicide prevention helpline, or they need to be put in touch with the Samaritans, or they need to be put in touch with, and if they're a child, their parents need to know that this is going on. Their parents really need to know that this is going on. And if they can't talk to their parents, then some healthcare professional has to be contacted, because it's a child. Now, unfortunately, we have no way of contacting or helping this person because they disappeared off the radar. Oh, it wasn't anything to do with what we did. No, it was a much better place after we helped with his possession. We're heroes. Fucking morons. Fucking morons. You can be there for your friends. You can be there for people who are in mental health crisis. But I shouldn't even have to say it, should I? But if someone's in mental health crisis, if someone could be dealing with schizophrenic issues, if someone could be dealing with delusional situations that are causing them to seek out end of life, you do not introduce them to your local group of experts in ghost hunting and put forward the idea that they're probably possessed. You just don't do that. You don't. This is just, I feel like this is like when you put on a tin of peanuts. This container has peanuts in. Warning. It should be something obvious. It's okay to want to help people, but even me, who deals with all of his mental health issues himself mostly, has had it all signed off by mental health professionals. Everything I have done and do is actually added to my medical notes. Everything that we decided to do from 2019 onwards has been okayed by a mental health care professional, and sometimes even more than one. And while it's fine for a person to suspect that they're autistic, or suspect that they've got bipolar, or suspect all these other things, but you need to have the professionals help diagnose you and offer treatment and that. You can't. I'm just so lost as to why this fucking person thought it was okay to take someone who was clearly unstable, clearly having issues, and not an adult, into something like that. into ghost hunting, and then into suggesting the belief that they were possessed, and that's why they were depressed, and that's why they wanted to end their life. Oh my God. Do you know, even though the Catholic Church and that does have exorcism people, even though they deny it and don't like the light shown, they do have these people that do it around the world. The first thing they do, if they're called to someone, is check the mental health and well-being and see if there's a history of delusional issues or schizophrenia or anything like that. They check the list before they jump to, oh, because they know what can show as these kind of things. I just don't fucking understand how this person could be so irresponsible. Yes, be irresponsible with your own life. Screw up your own life. Mess up things for yourself if you want. That's your choice as an adult. But just because you're really getting into this kind of shit doesn't mean you're an expert, and doesn't mean that you can bring someone else who is clearly having issues. You don't do that. You don't bring it. I am just... And it wasn't just me in the chat. Pretty much everybody in the server just was like, oh God, you don't see what you've done. You don't see what you've done. Oh my God. There's enough ways to fuck up your life. There's enough ways for things to go really badly wrong in life. There's enough bad things out there that will screw you over. It's okay to look at yourself and do research and figure out if you've got, if you have a diagnosis, but you cannot say you've got that. You cannot say you've got a problem or any kind of issue without actually taking the time to actually see someone who's a professional. There's a reason we have professionals in these situations. And I mean any semi-responsible ghost hunters would not allow someone like this, because even they would check first for mental health issues. And it's just, we have no idea what's happened to this person that the person was talking about. Just I'm at a loss with this. Yeah.